I just filmed like pretty much this whole video and my camera died and I prayed to the good Lord that the video saved, but it did not save. Hey guys, it's me Sophia and welcome back to my channel. I have been doing a lot of beauty videos lately and I'm just not a beauty guru. I love doing makeup, but I don't just want to post beauty videos because that will get boring eventually. So I thought I'd bring back a segment that I do sometimes, and it is story time with Sophia. So this week, as I said, I'm doing a story time with Sophia, and I'm going to tell you guys a story about an audition I just went to last weekend. The weekend that just went. No, when you see this, it'll be last weekend. You feel? You feel. So I went to audition last weekend and I'm going to tell you guys a story about it. So here we go. You thought. I just wanted to show you guys my sweater. So the other day, about 2 weeks ago, I was just like scrolling through Facebook, just like being my boss self, just scrolling. And then it said my friend had liked this page, and let's just call the agency Superstar because I don't want to give them bad publicity or anything because I'm not evil. So well, I am, but just not that evil. So I clicked on it and it said that there was an audition in a city like really close to me, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. So I was looking through it. They needed dancers, actors, models, and singers. So I was looking through it. I'm like, okay, this seems pretty cool. Let me ask my mom. So I asked her. She said I could do it. I gave her the information. I signed up, and they gave me an audition for Saturday at 3 o'clock. So I got my audition package. I filled out the application. I made the 30-second dance that I had to make. 30 seconds, guys. I just put all of my talent in 30 seconds. So I was auditioning for acting and dancing. Dancing I've been doing since I was about 4 years old. And then I've been singing. I've been singing since I was 1, but it's been crap. And I've been acting since I was like, I don't know, I think my first acting audition was when I was 10. It was for a Jasmine Richards music video, and yeah, it was lit. So practiced the line they wanted me to do, made my 30-second dance, and all my dancers know that making a 30-second dance is literally impossible if you want to showcase all your favorite moves. Like, if you're an acro dancer, you want to do at least like 5 acro moves, but you gotta have transitions. You can't just do acro moves. And that's 30 seconds. And I'm an acro dancer. I got like 2 acro moves in there. So I did an acro contemporary dance. It was pretty bomb. I showed my friends and they thought it was really good. So I was like ready. I was ready. Okay? I was so ready. Like, my line was flawless. It was good. It was real good. So the audition was about 2 hours away, maybe 3. It was down in Toronto. So I got up that day, got myself ready. I took a headshot because Lord knows this girl ain't got money for a professional headshot. So I just stood here against this wall and I took a photo of myself. Went to Walmart, got it printed out, put on like my dance clothes because like who's gonna dance in jeans? Not me. So and then I went down to Toronto. I got there about an hour early. My audition was at 3 and I got there at 2. So there's me and then this like little 10-year-old girl there, and then this like I want to say he was like 18, but I heard him talking to someone and he was not 18. He was like 12. So when we got there are people protesting outside. So my mom's like, this is sketchy. This might be a scam. Let's go ask them what they're protesting. So my mother made me go check out what the protesters were protesting. So I went and asked them, and then they said that it was just the agency is American. If you get chosen, call this numbers because you don't want to be spending this much money and this much money on this American company and stuff like that. Whatever. I didn't like it. My mom did though. and there was dogs, so I pet them, because if you see a dog and you don't pet it, that's a missed opportunity and you failed at life. So I pet the dogs, went inside. So yeah. So I was waiting for the security guard to tell us we can start lining up, because I was there an hour early, and this little 10-year-old girl, she looked at me, so I looked at her, and she did this to me. Hold up. This little girl just, like, sized me up. She, like, I was stunned. I was like, when she did that, I was like, like, and I was just standing there. I'm like, this girl really just did that? Like, are you okay, kid? I'm like twice your age. Calm down. So, like, I was, like, stunned by this child's behavior. And her mother was, like, one of those moms, like, my kid's a star. My kid is the most talented person ever. Like, I hate those types of moms. Like, your kid is not special. Your kid is an average child. So, we waited for, like, half an hour, and the security guard's like, okay, that table over there, go line up there. So we all just started walking there, like, taking our time. Like, there's only 4 of us. There's no point in running. So, like, whether or not you get there first or last, you're going to be either first, second, third, or fourth. It doesn't matter. But this lady, the 10-year-old's mom's like, yo, run, you got to get to the front, get to the front. So she, like, pushed her daughter. Her daughter started bolting, and she ran after. They got to the front of the line, and they did this. And they were just there, like, we beat all of you, we win, we're getting hired. And it was like, bro, you got to calm down. So, we waited in line, we got in, and, like, it was this huge, like, conference room in the hotel, because it was at a hotel, and, it was, like, all set up in the front for, like, show, like the projector and stuff, and, we were sitting in the front, and then it went all the way back, and then there was a little space in back with judges' tables. Like, it was a really small space with judges' tables. I'm like, how am I supposed to dance back there? So, the lady started talking, the lady that was running the audition started talking, and she was telling us, we need a 75 average. If you're doing modeling, you gotta have a 6-pack, for guys. You gotta be, 5'11" for guys. You have to be under a size 4 for girls. You gotta be, 5'9" for girls. You gotta speak another language. Like, I don't qualify. I do not qualify for this in the slightest. Like, my average is like a 77 at the time. I can speak basic French. Parlez-vous? Je suis Sophia. Je m'appelle Sophia. Je suis, fatigue. Comment ça va? Ça va bien et tout? Notre père. So, after she said all these guidelines, she told us that we'd get picked for one of 3 groups. The first group is they just don't want you, don't take it personally, just you're not ready, the usual spiel. So she said we could either be put in 3 groups. One was they don't want you, don't take it personal, blah, 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 blah. And the second was, like, they just want you for commercials. And then the third was you're a triple threat, you have actual potential, and they want to send you to a conference in New York. That was going to be $20,000 plus hotel expenses, plus hair and makeup, plus outfits for these parties every night, all this stuff. So my mom and my dad personally thought that the whole thing was a scam. And so we were just there to see if it was or not. And so far it looked pretty legit, but it still could have been a scam. So, and then they both knew, because they were like 2 for the conference and like 30 for the actual all together. So, we're like, okay, I'm not going to make it into this $20,000 plus all these different fees. We'll stay. After she explained all this stuff, we got put in lines to go to the judges' tables in the back. So I finally got to the judges' table, and this, like, judge, she looked like your stereotypical crazy judge on TV. Like, she had the frizzy blonde hair, looked pretty fake to me, looked bleached, horribly bleached. She has a really messy makeup. Looks like she's been smoking since she came out of the womb, coming out of the womb like this. She was like stuttering. She couldn't speak properly. She was kind of like slurring her words. It was kind of weird. Talked to her, gave her my line, told her my school average, told her how long I've been dancing, all this information she asked me. She needed to make me dance, and then she sent me on my way. She said that if I made it, she'd call between 5 p.m. and 2 a.m., and everyone knows I value my sleep, so I'm not going to be awake at 2 a.m. So, at the beginning of the conference, they told us to circle our parents' numbers and our parents' emails, obviously, so they can call our parents because most of us are minors. So, my mom put her phone under her pillow with a ringer on. I went to bed, my phone on the floor, ringer off. So, the next morning I woke up and my mom was sitting on the couch. It was like 6 a.m. I don't know why I was up that early. I just was. So I grabbed my phone, I looked at it, and I had like 10 text messages from the lady from the audition saying I made it into the conference. I was like, let's just call the conference, I just call it Bob's conference, because like, who doesn't like the name Bob? So I called to my room. I was like, Mom, did I make it into Bob's conference? And she's like, I didn't get a call. And I'm like, well, she texted me, the lady texted me from the audition. I'm just looking through it, and it's saying like everything I'll need for my second audition on that day, what time, everything, like the dress code. And so I was telling my mom, and she was like, okay, hold on, read that to me. So I read it again, and obviously they wanted me to come in again. I made the thing, and we're sitting here like, bro, that's expensive. So I ended up not going, of course. Like, I told her we're not financially prepared for all those expenses. Like, who can pay that much just to slim, teeny, tiny chance of making it big? So I was like, no. Well, I really wanted to go. My mom told me not to. Eventually, I kind of figured out, it's expensive. I can't do it. So, later I did some research, and my dad had done some research as well. And apparently, like, a lot of people have been scammed at this conference. What's it called? The Superstar Agency is a big scam as well. My friend, who was in the audition before me, she told me that someone actually stood up in the middle of her, like, the lady's speech and said, so why does everything online say this is a scam? And she was asked to leave. So yeah, we wasted all that time and money on headshots and everything for a scam. So the moral of the story is, do not go to a talent conference thing that you see on Facebook. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So go check out my last video. I did a pop art makeup tutorial. Well, not so much of a tutorial as an attempt, but I think I did a pretty good job, so you could use it as a tutorial as well. So, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you guys next week. Bye!